Can Disney ban you from their property for just lying? Can they prove that you are lying about the DAS Pass? This DAS Pass thing is an absolute mess. Their new rules just came into effect for Disney World on May the 20th, and I think it's going into effect for June 18th at Disneyland. And people are just upset. I saw a thing about a lady that said her Down syndrome kid did not get approved. This child is not high functioning. And so I'm like, you can't get approved for being with Down syndrome? I'm like, what is going on here with Disney? That doesn't seem right to me. Does that seem right to you? I have a friend with a Down syndrome child that there's no way he can stand in a line. That just would not be possible. My question is Disney threatened that if you lie about the DAS Pass, getting a DAS Pass, can you will get banned from the parks forever, or banned from the parks for a certain period of time. I don't know if that's forever or not, but they do threaten it forever. How do they go about proving this? How can they actually prove that you're lying? Honestly, I have no idea how they would actually find out. With medical records and things like that, you know, there's rules and laws that keeps your information confidential. So I don't really know how they would go about actually figuring this out, that you've lied about it. I think the only way they can really find out is if someone actually is dumb enough to sit there and brag about how they lied to Disney about their medical condition. I guess if you're that dumb, you should get trespassed. I mean, this is just going to be added to their list of ways to get kicked out of Disney World. I mean, let's look at some of these other examples of people that got kicked out of Disney World. I mean, look at this guy. This guy's a YouTuber, and he pretended to be a cast member, and he wanted to sneak in and stay there all night. Let's see how this went for him.
Is it possible to sneak into the most secure theme park in the world and then survive there overnight when it's completely closed? Everyone's leaving. Everywhere is basically dead. Hello?
Disney security?
Oh yeah, hello?
The park's closed.
Okay, alright, yeah, just 1 minute, please. Thank you. I'm screwed. I'm gonna get caught. Well, I spoke too soon. It's true, I'm banned for life from Disneyland.
Another thing that'll get you kicked out of the Disney parks is vandalizing and getting out of the rides. I mean, look at these people.
That was kind of weird. Did that dude just jump off? Some guy just jumped off the train and walked all the way down here. And now the train is stopped at the top.
The worker walked away, so...
Wrong wrench. Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? All of our trains have stopped due to operational difficulties. Please remain seated and a Big Thunder cast member will...
Here's a man who decided to take things into his own hands after being stuck on Pirates of the Caribbean for 5 minutes.
And you definitely can't be mean to the cast members, and you can't put your hands on the cast members or the characters. That'll get you in a lot of trouble too, and that'll get you kicked out of the park.
Decided to pay a visit to Olaf at Disney World, but ended up ruining everything when the dad tried grabbing the mascot's nose.
Guy pushes Olaf.
Alright, friends, please head right this way for...
And then, I mean, this video's old, but look at this guy. He didn't buckle himself on the Tower of Terror on purpose and filmed it. These are all obvious ways to get kicked out, but this new thing with lying about the DAS Pass, I don't know. Are they actually going to go through with it and ban people for lying about this? And how the heck are they actually going to prove this? To me, if Disney really wanted to fix the problem, I think they'd be better off going to something like what Universal does, where you have to have some kind of a doctor excuse, right? I've heard the argument out there that they wouldn't be having this problem if they just go back to the Fast Pass system. Yeah, that would be great, but I don't think that's ever happening because they make way too much money with Genie Plus. So there's no way they're going back to the Fast Pass system. It would be nice for all of us to go back to that. I mean, it did have its problems, but they're not going to go back to that. They make way too much money with Genie Plus. But the whole DAS thing is just an absolute mess right now, and it's a disaster. And I don't really know if they're really wanting to fix it. And this threat of kicking people out of the park forever if they lie about it, I mean, does that really hold anything? I read a post about people telling others to lie about what their kids have. Or they're going to be saying that their children have these ailments like autism or something similar to that just to be able to get the DAS pass. Which, first of all, I think that is so wrong in so many ways. I don't think people should be doing this, and I don't think people should be abusing this. That is wrong in every way. But people are still going to do it. If people are actually dumb enough to post that they lied about this and put their name to it on social media, yeah, that's a quick way of Disney finding out. But what happens if you do get banned from Disney? Can they keep you out of their park? When you get banned from Disney, you get trespassed. And if you get caught back there when you're not supposed to be there, you get thrown in jail. I don't know if that's a risk you really want to take. I wouldn't take it. I really don't want to really do anything that gets myself banned because I love going to Disney World, so I wouldn't take that risk. I don't know what precautions they really go through to make sure that you don't get back in there. You know, I know they have cameras everywhere. If you had to disguise yourself, I guess you could. And I also know you use a fingerprint to get in, and I guess you can change your finger or whatever you use. I've heard different accounts where they have taken all the fingerprints of the person that got banned. So if they do try to get back in, they have all their fingerprints. I don't know if that's true or not. I mean, I'm sure they have their ways of finding out if you're in that park when you're not supposed to be. It's not something I would encourage anybody to go and challenge and try to do, because you really want to be in jail over going to Disney World. I'm really curious to know when this actually happens to somebody, when they lie about it. You know, will we know about it? Will we be able to find out about it and know that if Disney is actually going to go through with this threat? Because I know a lot of people believe that this DAS thing is just a way for them to make more money. I really honestly feel that a lot of people feel that way, that they're really not trying to fix the problem. Even though people are abusing this system, I don't know if Disney's really concerned about the welfare of everybody, because they're making these new rules very vague. And I know as we go further into this system, there are going to be a lot of case-by-case basis things, and I know it's probably going to upset a lot of people. And a lot of people aren't going to be happy about it. The bottom line is this: Disney can kick you out of their park. It's their property. They can do it if they want to, and they can trespass you. So I wouldn't take that risk. I would not lie about having this new DAS pass. You know, we might not like the rules, but it is what they've established. But y'all, I know this is a touchy subject. I know that it needs to be addressed probably better than what it's being addressed. I hope that we can all just deal with this and work together and kind of be kind to one another, and really be kind to the cast members, because the cast members don't have any part of this. They're just doing their job, right? But I appreciate y'all watching. Until next video, y'all have a wonderful day.
Folks.